The other challenge, and I understood this one, I really understood this, had to do with the endorsements and the concern by many of our minority populations. Malda, for example, with the Hispanic population. The House and Senate Black Caucus, African Americans were concerned that if we created opportunities or options for students to choose endorsements, that school districts would not be as what word am I looking for? We wouldn't be nearly as comprehensive, making sure that those students were protected from not going into endorsements that maybe didn't challenge those kids. 25, 30 years ago, if you were in public education, that was very common for school districts or for schools to put Hispanic students, African American students, into vocational courses because they either struggled or they weren't ready for some of the more advanced academic courses. And that was a problem, major problem. That's not the case anymore. Our accountability system won't allow us to do that. Our systems won't allow us to do that. So I feel comfortable that the endorsements are going to be widely spread, and I don't believe there's going to be a quote-unquote a tracking of a particular race or a particular type ethnicity of a student because the systems aren't going to allow it. We have to report every year. We have to report a demographic breakdown of students who chose what endorsement. If there is a disproportionate number of Hispanic students in business and industry going into trades, then we'll have to address that and make sure that we don't have something within our system that's preventing or us holding expectations lower for that child or for that student than maybe the more affluent white students. And so that was the debate, and I completely understand where those organizations were coming from. And for those members who were representing those organizations, I understood that. In Alief, 90% of my students are African American or Hispanic. You know, I'm going to have a lot of African American students in all the endorsements. I'm going to have a lot of Hispanics in all those endorsements. I just think we have to be diligent about making sure we're conscientious, and when we have these conversations with these students, that it's a valid conversation, that and it's a sincere, genuine conversation about what they're interested in. And we can't make decisions for them just because of some factor that has been used in the past.